How long you think he gonna get?
And I don't know how much time they're gonna get, but I would tell you this: every minute he deserves, every minute, every month. I just hope. That he get a choice of choosing what prison he go in.
No choice. Now the problem I think is when you look at it started back with Aaliyah. He paid Aaliyah's parents. I think that was the story. And let him marry her when she was 16, 17.
Well, there've been a lot of stories out there. Yeah, man. I can't wait till the transcripts come out of the trial.
And I think that set the tone for everything we're seeing now.
Yeah.
Because if people would have stepped in then and would have never let that become a thing, squash it, even reported, call the police or whatever, as a parent, there's no way in the world I would allow that.
Well,
and he was a grown man then.
Right.
He was in his 20s, right?
Man, I don't know how old he was, but I would tell you.
He wasn't 18?
Age didn't matter. Hey, welcome back to Parker Sports, everybody. Man, we got a special show today, man. We want to talk about one of the greatest music guys of all time, Robert Kelly, better known as R. Kelly, Chicago Swing. How many names you got now?
Chester the Molester.
Oh my God. He say Chester Molester. Hey man, difference is here. How you feel about him? They pretty much said, man, you guilty, man. Conviction, convicted, whatever way you want to put it. What do you think?
I agree. First of all, he's a grown man. He's been a grown man.
Okay.
At some point, and he got kids now. Keep in mind, he got kids. Why are you messing with people your kids age?
Okay.
It make me think that if you mess with them, why would I think you didn't mess with your own kids? So, found guilty, you deserve everything you're supposed to get. Period. Point blank.
Okay.
If they give him 20 years, so be it. They give him life, so be it. Now he should not be getting 2-3 years, at least in my opinion.
Okay, so let's go back for a minute. Let's go back to the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know you old school just like me.
Yeah.
You got a cousin come home and tell grandma, man, I had this dude, this older gentleman touching on me. He done tricked me into having sex.
Oh, we back in the car rolling up. Everybody.
But you don't have to call the police, do you?
Oh no, we had that in the house.
Okay, so tell me, why we haven't heard anything like this?
People chasing that dollar. Here's the thing. We post. This is gonna put it on that. We post.
Okay.
So the person that's probably messing with your little niece, little cousin, little sister, it's po too.
Okay.
So the best you can do with a po person is beat the brakes off of them.
Po and po don't go together.
Po and po don't go together.
Okay.
You worse off than when you started.
Okay.
Now, when you got somebody wealthy, the difference between being rich and wealthy. You got somebody wealthy.
Right.
Money's still coming in whether they doing nothing or something.
Right.
Instead of you taking the same approach that this person broke and beat the brakes off of them, you going after a dollar. Because now you figuring that I can improve my current lifestyle by sacrificing the integrity of my daughter, niece.
So
I have a problem with that.
So now they convicted him of sex trafficking.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't even know what the years of sex trafficking get in this country.
Don't know.
State to state, it varies state to state. Now he can have some lawyers say, man, you take that guilty on the sex trafficking, man, but we can say we'll give you 10 years.
And how long he been in jail? What, 4?
man. He been in for a while.
So this is where my issue is going to come in, and this is just based in the sentencing phase. Say he gets convicted of sexual trafficking, and they give him 7 years.
Yeah.
But he get 4 years time served.
Time suspended.
Yeah. So now, he may only do 2 years, and he's back out. Now, granted, he got to be a registered sex offender, all this other stuff, but was justice really served for all of the people that was directly impacted, those ones that were assaulted? That's where I think the integrity of, going back to what we said, when you post and somebody mess with them, you handle it in-house. Now everybody says, oh, you ain't supposed to do that, regardless. You got to do something.
Well,
and people waited years. But the question is, they collect the money to do this time. That's a problem.
Well, I'm going to tell you this here. What I've noticed early in my life and late in my life, everybody loved them a damn celebrity. But, man, there's some boundaries you don't cross.
Agreed.
Leave them females alone.
And he was doing this when he was married, too. That's another issue.
Yeah, but, we don't know what type of arrangements they have.
Agreed.
Money comes with a lot of different arrangements. Now, what you say, we post.
Wealth comes with arrangements.
Hey, man, I was talking with some guys a few years ago, man. They were telling me, yeah, man, I used to play ball with R. Kelly. I'm going to tell you something. Man, if I would have had him on the court, I'm going to tell you this. He would have been the first guy I had to get his bodyguards out to save him from a ass whooping on the basketball court.
Agreed.
Hey, because I know some guys, man, they go looking for dudes on the basketball court like that.
I know back in our neighborhood, somebody got that little thing in that little bag.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
So, again, this goes back to what we were saying.
Yeah.
At some point, the responsibility
goes back to who?
It go back to that family.
Yeah.
The entire family.
But I ain't gonna put it all on the family, because I don't need no goddamn emails. But I'm just saying, it does go back to the family, but it's a bigger picture that we don't really know.
Okay, we don't know all
because the whole thing of it is, though, that's not our lifestyle, so we really don't know.
Go we both.
But we know on the other end, though.
Oh yeah.
Ass whooping all day.
Yeah.
Hey, boy, hey. What I say?
Look, you ain't called Grubhub.
What I say? What I say? They got that 2-piece with that drum that follows. Boom. I'm gonna tell you something, boy. Hey, it would have been a whole bunch of 2-piece with that drum.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand it. I just do not understand it, man. And he's one of the man. He's, to me, for him to make all that great music, man, and for him missing a time right now, man, where they having battles of who's the best throwing music up. He's missing the time right there where his legacy will be forever.
Yeah, I agree.
His legacy is tarnished. Don't matter, don't matter if somebody say, man, he's the greatest songwriter, the greatest singer, the greatest producer, whatever it may be, it's tarnished.
Yeah. And the same thing can be said about Michael Jackson in the same context. And you even heard stories about Prince, Rick James, and the list goes on and on and on. And at some point, a responsibility within our community, we have to stand up. You can't just say, oh, I like the music and I'm not condemning the man. The man and the music. Now, I like the music, but I'm condemning the man. What?
Betty White said it.
What Betty White said?
I like the music.
Wait, I know you ain't gonna say that's all right. Look, at the end of the day,
right.
At an R. Kelly concert,
right.
If there's 10,000 women there,
right,
9,500 of them over the age of 21.
Right. But he ain't messing with them.
No. He wanted.
He looking for the baby.
Now, the question is, now this is kind of go back to old school parenting. Why your kids there?
Well, I understand it because I remember being a youngster, man. I was a teenager. You know, we used to go to the concert. Mama and them drop you off. Mama and them pick you up. So I understand that.
So now, here's the problem. These incidents didn't happen at the concert.
I know it didn't. See, well, he done gave me that phone number, told her meet me at Hotel 777.
It'd be four Carlos. It'd be four Carlos there with him. Four Carlos.
Of them folks.
Them folks.
Them folks.
Them folks with them 2 pieces in the drum.
Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you, man.
There's no way in the world.
So, what about years ago when Florida tried to get him on a case? What happened?
Money talk. Money talk.
And what walked?
Bullshit.
It walked, didn't it?
And the worst part about it is, this kind of goes back to what we've been saying from the onset. When you hold, you have to use the means that you have at your disposal.
Yeah.
But when you got that wealth, you can tie everything up. And a lot of these folks, they didn't have the money to fight in court. And it took, I think, a class action lawsuit?
Yeah.
And an actual attorney law firm to actually go after him, and it still took time. Now, granted, they get him and all of this stuff, and they're gonna seek some level of restitution, and they may or may not get it because of the way the court system is tied up. So
it's crazy.
Again, it goes back.
Crazy. This is
the victim's actually gonna get justice, not compensation. That's the key there.
This whole thing shouldn't even be happening. If I know if we even go back years ago, back in the 80s, if somebody would have just came forward and made it known, not just locally,
right,
but nationally.
Mm-hmm. We
The type of person he was. Exactly. We even though he would have spent money, shut it up. But
people would have been aware.
Yes. And Daddy would have told his daughter, keep your behind home tonight.
For the mama. But, it's just one of those things where this is where we are now, and unfortunately in our society, where the defense, that he's defended because of his music, not because of his actions.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. Boy, I would listen sometimes while I listen to Best R. Kelly walking his ball.
The music was great.
Well, that music, oh my goodness. I'm gonna tell you something, boy. I don't know how many kids were made on that. Ain't nobody about here me.
That 12 play was something
Oh
else.
my God.
That was probably his best album.
Okay. Now Mike is that. With his first album he came out with, public announcement. Was that first album better than Keep Sweat? First album coming out?
No. No. But it's a strong segment. But I don't think that Keith Sweat first album, that was legendary.
Man, I'm gonna tell you this, man. People talking about who can match up with R. Kelly. Keith Sweat got a lot of hits, man.
Yeah.
But they wasn't all number one. Well, but he got some neighborhood hits.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
He got some neighborhood club bang.
Yeah.
That dude can wind your draws.
What was that one song off that first album that just was the one that was a showstopper?
What?
Keith Sweat.
Make it last well.
Everybody like that, man. I'm talking about one of them neighborhood hits. Riding the Wrong Way.
Oh my goodness. Boom.
Hey, you remember back in the day, you could be 3 blocks away and you get do. And yeah.
Hey, it dropped. Boom.
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
And it's still, if you played that right now,
Still gonna do the same thing.
Still gonna do the same thing.
They're gonna do the same thing. You know, and they're just getting back to it, man. And like I said, it's a shame that R. Kelly done ruined his legacy. He made nothing but great music. And then when he, when he made, he brought up he let the world know about Chicago stepping.
Yeah. Now people in Chicago and that Midwest, they knew.
Yeah, they knew, but not the world.
Yeah, he made the world, and then he got people interested in stepping.
Yeah.
And look, we even have stepping clubs here.
Exactly.
In Tampa. We a long way from Chicago.
He's the, he was the forerunner for all of that. There's a lot of stuff he has done for the hip hop community. Because I'm gonna call him hip hop because he is hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
He done so much, but it's all toys.
Yeah.
Laying down with them young behind girls, taking it. She say no, he think it's yeah.
Now the problem is going to be what happens in prison. Now he's been in jail. Now he's going to prison. Big difference.
No. See, because I already know what's gonna happen. He gonna be in maximum for his whole time there because he cannot go out in general population. He can't do it. What if you was in there with him and you out there in general?
Hey man, congratulations on. I'm getting out in 2 weeks.
Hey, what if now your cousin?
Mm.
What if one of them young? What if your fifth cousin or your mama's side?
I'm gonna call my people and say, hey, look, I ain't getting out in 2 weeks. I got another 3 years.
Shank all day.
Look, I ain't gonna kill him. No. Just every month, just stab him.
Yeah.
Every month.
But I think he gonna pay whoever it is enough money.
Now the question is he gonna have money? Now the courts gonna freeze stuff. They gonna that's gonna be the kicker.
But I don't think it's federal though. Because I don't think
that's
they
civil
gonna,
suit. The civil suit.
Yeah, but I don't.
And
think,
we got a lot of them pending.
Yeah, but I don't think. But I don't think it's gonna get to that. But that's federal. That's federal. Because I think the feds would have been came in by now.
Oh, the feds. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Now the question is, do we owe taxes? Woo.
Like I said again, if they want to get anybody for tax evasion, they get anybody.
They got Wesley. They got Blade. I'm rooting for you, Wesley. They got my man. Now he had to go to jail.
Yeah, his stupid ass wouldn't come clean though.
This dude didn't come clean either. And now he in jail.
How many times they'll send that letter to you, Peter back there?
Oh, they send it a lot. And they change the color on it, so you know. You look in the mail, yellow mean.
Hold on. And then y'all can make a payment plan.
Oh yeah. A little something on the book. We take a little something every month.
Books, garnish your wages.
Sell a house. Sell a car.
But
you don't need a Bentley. Just get rid of the Bentley.
But
Sell
when you continue to say no, they take it out.
They say yeah.
Yeah. But I really feel we need to say something about this R. Kelly thing, man, because everybody been so quiet on this R. Kelly thing, man. Guilty is guilty. Guilty is guilty, and before he even went in front of the courts, he was guilty.
Yeah.
Just like that dude.
He could have saved a lot of those people.
A lot of tax dollars. He could have saved tax dollars.
He didn't care about the tax dollars.
Hey. I think he gonna get off just like what his name is. Bill Cosby. Guilty, gonna get in, gonna do a little time.
And then walk.
Gonna let him walk.
I think he's
gonna do that behind closed doors.
I think he's gonna do maybe 2, maybe 3 years actual time.
And when he come back, we gonna have some hits. Because he gonna have a lot of things to cry about, boy.
I don't know. He might just
what?
fall under the radar and just try to live a
hell no, not him.
Jail changed folks.
One thing he ain't gonna be doing, he ain't gonna be playing no ball no more, cause Father Time ain't gonna be with him.
He might come out all jacked,
Jack,
ripped up.
shit, that bitch still take ass with him.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Jack, man, he can be jacked, he can be all that, man. Leave them motherfucking young girls alone. You know, and my biggest problem is, I know somebody in this camp told him, leave them young ass girls alone.
Well, we hope that because we don't know if they was running right along with him.
Look at him. Look at him.
I don't know. I just think that at the end of the day, as a father that have daughters, there's no excuse that he could make. Now I know the lawyers, they doing their job. That's what they're paid to do. They're paid to defend him. And the people around him, he's paying these people salary, so they're gonna support him. At some point, somewhere along the line, you have to have a conscience.
Yeah, well.
Because you have to live after today. He's found guilty. So I wouldn't hire that person to work for me. Now that's just me personally, and maybe I'm wrong for that thought process.
Right.
But who's to say they're not gonna stand by one of my employees getting injured or assaulted?
Right.
So to me it's a trickle down effect. The greatest evil is the one not spoken. If you don't say anything, nothing can be done.
And that's what's been a problem for years.
Yeah.
So that we're gonna end it on this right here. We're gonna make sure. I know it's gonna be a part 2 coming up on this here.
Especially when he gets sentenced.
Yes, and that's gonna be the biggest. That's gonna be the biggest talk right there. By him being found guilty, that just matters.
Yeah. All the big name stars, they get found guilty. They do about 3, maybe 4 years, and they walk. Because that money is just wealth changes things. Changes opinion, changes minds.
So we in the show here, man. I'm finna tell you, man, Florida done turned into springtime. Man, we probably
But it's almost October.
Springtime.
What about 80 degrees outside?
Springtime, fall time, winter time.
I mean, that's the beauty of living down
It's
here.
springtime to me. You know why I say it's springtime?
We ain't got but 2 seasons.
Exactly.
Spring and fall. Our spring bleed over in the summer.
Exactly.
And then we have a short fall.
Exactly.
And we're right back in spring.
Yeah. So everybody, we're gonna say it once again. We're gonna stay cool.
Stay dry.
And most of all,
Smoke what you like.